Alright, guess where we are? That's right, it's my home away from home, the Grand Four Points Hotel and Resort. And this is going to be a full hotel tour of this property, including several room tours. There's not going to be an opening for a while, so I figured I would do this tour since I have admin and everything. Here is the parking lot. And here is the sign. Funny fact, it says 2023, and we're not even in 2023. We're in 2026. Let's go inside and take a look. Gonna wait till the light turns green. Actually, let's just go across. I don't have time to wait this whole time. When you come up here, you're gonna see a sign for the Grand Four Points Hotel and Resort. It was a sign for the ELTA blue line, which is right over there. And I'll point that up again once we walk up there. Over there, we have the entrance for the ELTA blue line. Here's a look at the map. If you would like to take a look for a longer time than I do, pause now. Moving on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, here are the escalators, and when you walk up to this thing, it will teleport you to the ELTA subway game. And I forgot to mention, over there is the bus stations, which are not really used. The Christmas decorations are still up. Fun. The date right now is January 16th, 2026. And also, here's the welcome. See, come again. And here is the Grand Drop. This is one of the GFPH thrill rides. It's so fun. I do recommend riding it when there's an opening. All right. Now we'll look at the Villas Tower. And also, there's a big Christmas tree right there. Oh, let me just turn off this light. I don't even know why it's on. And turn off the TV. All right. Here is the villas. We are in rooms V11 and V12. We'll go upstairs and I'll show you what it looks like up there. Please note, we'll do all the room tours at the very end. This tour is not focused on the elevators, but we're still going to ride some through the tour. This particular one's a Dover Impulse. Let's go to 2. Sorry, I just want to move my mouse. There's a view. There's the Morey Tower. Here's room V21 and V22. Both of these rooms will be included in our tour, just not yet. Over there, you can see the entrance to the central blocks here around 1, 2, 3, 6. There's the other room. And you do get a nice view with a big Christmas tree in the middle. Alright, now I'll go back downstairs. I gotta say, this is a really nice elevator. Right down the 1. It's small, but it's okay.
Going up.
There it goes. Now we'll go into the front of the hotel. That will go in the lobby. This is the main entrance of the hotel. We're going to walk around the outside of the hotel first. The outside parts of the hotel, then we'll walk around like the middle and stuff. When you walk in the hotel, you walk in the Grand Tower. The reception is up straight ahead, but we'll get a close look at it later. We're going to make one big circle around the hotel first. Right over there's the Grand Tower elevators. Carnival Fred's Ice Cream. And over there is the Grand Four Points Hotel Coffee House. And yes, you just heard a Westy dinner bell. Pardon the loud fan. I'll show you the ladder area real quick. This is the ladder area.
Going down.
It's very nice. And when you join a lottery, I recommend you sit in the front. And you do get to win some Robux in it. Now we'll go this way. Ooh, someone got caught riding that elevator that's off limits. I don't even know who it was, but I'll let you all be the judge of that. Here's the beach pool and water park. There's the restrooms. Over there we have a swim race. Right over there is the red drop slide. Over there is the Tower of Doom. The drop slide's actually called the Cannonball. Over there is the Yellow Stake racing water slides. Right here we have an outdoor pool. And over there we have the Blue Machine, Grand Four Points Hotel's first ever raft water slide. And that is the outdoor pool at the Grand Four Points Hotel. Well, the outdoor water park area. Here's the side of the hotel. That elevator's the last elevator you take for the experiment thing, just FYI. Alright. Moving right along. Christmas decorations. Christmas decorations are still up. LOL. Here is the Wikerton pool. This is one of the indoor swimming pools. This is the smaller one out of the two. You walk in. This is a very nice and small indoor pool. It's 9 studs deep. There's a view of the outdoor water park. That's where we just were. And we have some chairs over there. Alright, now we'll go move on. Next, we'll go ahead and look at the Grand Four Points Hotel, well, the Grand Ballrooms. This is one of the ballrooms. It's very nice. Over here is the ballroom lighting. It's a pretty nice ballroom. I'll show you all the ballrooms, because why not? It's a full hotel tour, so I figured I would do so. And right here is the Dawn Tower elevators. In here is Ballroom C and B. This is like where hotel can host, the owner of the Grand Four Points Hotel might host a game of musical chairs in here. And those are always fun. So if you love coming to openings, feel free to attend the next one. I don't even know when the next one is, honestly. But yeah, this is Ballroom B and C. Yes, they are combined. And I believe they can be closed off too. Or they can all be opened up too. Here is the last ballroom. Here is the last ballroom, Ballroom A. You got some tables here. more ballroom lighting fixtures. And there's the front. They also had that in the other ballroom too. I forgot to mention that. Here we have the fitness center. It has 21 treadmills and this is not going to be easy to count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 18 weight machines. So, this is the fitness center. Alright, moving right along. Come over here. There's the other swimming pool up there. We'll tour that later since that's on the atrium level. There's the Morey Tower elevators. There's the high-rise elevators, the low-rise elevators, and the service elevator. And down there are more public restrooms. There are public restrooms outside. There's only a public restroom outside in the back where the outdoor pool is, and there is one that is right there, what you just saw. All right, now we will go check out the cinema. This has been unchanged, just FYI. Oops. Just a second. Just a second, guys. Alright, there we go. Got the cinema key. Let's go in the cinema. This is the GFPH cinema. Give me just a second. By the way, guys, don't be one of those people that sneaks in areas that they're not supposed to be. Otherwise, you'll get banned. This is like one of the original parts of the hotel. It's also one of where I saw them up there. I'll show you why here in just a second. It's part of the ghost tour, which, believe it or not, we'll head there next. Well, we're not going to head there next, but I'll show you that area as well. As a matter of fact, I'll keep it open so you all can see later on. There's the Grand 4 Points Hotel Coffee House. We're back in the front. Now we'll go this way and tour the stuff in the middle. There's the memberships. They haven't put 2026 memberships out yet. I'm not sure why. Probably because they're not doing openings for a while. Here's the check-in lines. There's silver, and there's the gold line. Over here, you have the Grand 4 Points Hotel skating rink. I'm not sure when this got installed, but it's very nice, and I really like it. It's actually really cool. Never seen a hotel with an indoor skating rink before. There is the Paradise Restaurant elevator. And back here we have one of the break rooms. Here's the table. This is, I think, one of the staff break rooms at the hotel. It's very nice. Alright. There's the atrium elevator. And over here we have the elevator annunciator, also known as what I call the elevator status panel. And now we'll look at the buffets. Actually, before we look at the buffets, since I do need to use my building tools, we'll look at the ghost tour. This is the ghost tour beginning. I forgot what key do I use to get in here. I think it's... Does elevator key work? No. Let's try give me mass. Aha! There we go. So right in here is the cinema, which we were just in earlier. And there's the ghost tour elevator. You know we're not going to ride all elevators in this video, but we will ride most of them. Alright, let me just close that up. Alright, got some more tables over here. And over here is the buffet. I'll open the buffet and I'll show you guys. Here's what they have for breakfast. And this is what they have for lunch. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, if you would like to see any of those options, pause now. Or you should have paused here. I'm sorry. Alright. Alright, now we'll go to the basement. We're gonna go down the experiment elevator. There's the beach tower elevators. This is an Enterprise. -1. There is the experiment entrance. Here is the beach tower elevator machine room. There's B1, car B1, car B2, and B3, which is this elevator that we just came down in. And yes, that is hydraulic. Fortunately, we're not taking it on the way up because I'm only focused on the tour. There's one of the rooms that hotel might give you consequences in. I could be wrong, but that's what I know, I think. Gotta use the same key I used earlier. Here is, I don't even know what these are, but this is the basement at the hotel. There's the pool tank. There's the pool heater. Right here is the Dawn Tower elevators. Yes, they do serve the basements. There's pool tank number 1 and the pool chlorine. Pool tank number 2, that's the pool heater. Pool tank number 2 is over here. Right over here is the ghost tour elevator. Here is the Morey Tower Heating and Cooling Unit 1. There are 2 more units up in the penthouse that I'll show you later on. And here's, I don't know what these are. These could be boilers or something. Wonder why these are roped off, because technically if you're in the ghost tour, this is the stuff that you can't pass. I guess I can show you down here. Well, actually, we'll speed it up a bit. Huh, more of those. There's only 2 stops in the ghost tour, it's FYI. Omega Tunnel. And here is the musical chairs. We're not going to go inside, but there's an idea of what it looks like. Alright, now we'll go to her. Now we'll go, oh, and there's the old fixtures. Believe it or not, the Grand Tower elevators used to be Otis Series 1. And these were the old long fixtures. the long fixtures, you'll see what I mean, because it has different buttons inside now. All right, there you have it. There is the basement tour. Now we will go up to the atrium level, and we're gonna take this elevator. This is a long elevator. Here's buttons.
Going up.
Atrium. It has a loud fan, but you won't be in here that long. There's a view outside. That's where we started. Well, over there's where we started. Over there's the steps. Here's the kitchen. I think I get in by master key? Yep, here's the kitchen. Here's 2 sinks. I don't know what those are. Here we have, I don't know what that is either, but I don't even know, but let's just keep moving on. All right, moving right along. This is a really nice atrium, not gonna lie. Here we have an Atrium Bar. Over there is the Tanner Tower elevators and the lottery area, which we were just in earlier. Well, we were just in at the beginning of the tour. And over there is the Tanner Tower elevators. And also right there, I forgot to mention, that is the entertainment complex elevator. We have a bunch of sitting areas over here. What a nice atrium. There's the beach tower elevators. Now, before we go in this, let me just clear my hot bar real quick because things are a mess in here. All right, give me. Here is meeting room A. This is actually the only meeting room at this hotel. And it's also very nice, just like the ballrooms. You got some inputs over there too. Also, I forgot to mention the ballroom has them too, if you saw them earlier. There's a view out in the water park, and right below us, well, not directly below us, diagonal us is the indoor swimming pool, the Wikerton pool. All right. All right. Moving right along, here's the Dawn Tower elevators. And here is the Grand Forest Spa. We have 2 hot tubs. Here is the sauna. It's also very nice. This used to be a quiet pool, but not anymore. This is indoor pool number 2. It has calm music, but I'm not going to turn it on due to copyright. And since I'm talking on the video. And down there is the lobby, which we watched past earlier. And below us is the hotel fitness center. And we have another hot tub right there, which is nice. / a sauna. Well, not a sauna, but a spa. All right, the next part of our tour is going to be. This is actually going by really quick for me, surprisingly. Here's the Morey Tower elevators, high rise, low rise, and there's the service one. Here's the, I believe this is the Elape's Cuisine, I think that's what it's called. Elape's Cuisine. Yep, that's what it's called. All right. There was the Atrium Tour and the basement tour. I did lobby tour, then basement, then Atrium Tour. And now we're going to go look at some guest floors in the towers. And we'll also look at the features that are in the towers too. First off, we'll go up the beach tower elevators to floor 5. We get this one. These elevators are traction.
Going up.
And they have very nice caps. Watch out the window. Keep in mind, we'll do the room tours later on. Here's what one of the guest floors looks like. There are 8 rooms on this floor. Down there is a silver suite, and the rest of the rooms on this floor are standard rooms. Alright, now we'll go up one more floor and look at that guest floor. That guest, the floor above us is a little bit different.
Going up.
Got the same elevator. Let's go to 6. I almost pressed 3 or 4 on accident.
Going down.
This floor has more gold suites, and the room numbers are kind of off. That's B61, B63, B64, B66, and B68. So down there's a gold suite, B61, a standard room, a gold suite. This is the original gold suite in this tower added. We also have another gold suite right here, and a silver suite right down there. This also is a nice view of the atrium, not gonna lie. It's very nice. What a beautiful view. There's the Atrium Bar right down there. Lots of Christmas trees, even though it's January 6th. I'm recording this on January 16th, and the Christmas decorations are still up.
Going down.
Here's a look. Alright. Now we will go down to AL and look at the Tanner Tower. There it goes. These elevators are Enterprise, by the way. Now we're gonna go up the Tanner Tower. We're gonna stop on each floor, but we're gonna get off on each floor because each floor is a little bit different. These are ThyssenKrupp. Get this one. This is just a big open area, and there's the 4 Points Mirror Maze. Nothing much is up here. Make sure that thing doesn't leave me. And it didn't. Go up to 4 now. Here we are up at 4. Here's the 4 Points No Perception Maze. The GFPH Amp Maze. And over here is the 4 Points Cube Maze. Well, the Grand 4 Points Hotel Cube Maze. Alright, and we'll call this elevator. This is where the parking garage used to be, right here. And now we just have a parking lot. There's the Central Blocks Route 1236 entrance right there. There it is. Upstairs we'll go to the breakfast restaurant. Breakfast Ben's. 5. This has an epic motor. What a good motor for a hydraulic. Only serves floors lobby, the 4th floor, and the 5th floor of the Tanner Tower. And could easily serve the Atrium level, and I'll show you why in a second. This is Breakfast Ben's. I'm not sure if this is still used. Last few times I've done openings, I haven't stayed in this area in a super long time, so I'm not sure if they're gonna ever use this thing again. But I'm sure they will sometime during the summer or something. There's the Tanner Tower elevators. Here is a look at a guest floor. We have 2 standard rooms down there, a 1 bedroom, another standard room right here, and a silver suite down there. We'll go ahead and go up to 6 and look at that guest floor. See which one we get. Get this one. Go to 6. Over here, same scenario. Same scenario as the 5th floor, except you don't have the breakfast entrance, unlike how the 5th floor does. Each guest floor here is a little bit different, so I figured I'll show you all of them on this tower. 7. Sorry for the internet lag. This floor has 1 less room. We have a standard room right there, another standard room, and a silver suite. And there's a view. These bells are super loud, not gonna lie. Here's a look at another guest floor. No rooms on that side. You just got 2 rooms on this side. A standard room and a silver suite. That's pretty much it. Yes, I'm not kidding. Each guest floor is different. Now to the top. Here we have a standard room, a silver suite, and up here is a gold room. I'll show you the guest floor part of it, but we'll tour it later on. This one's hydraulic. This elevator's hydraulic. There's the Gold Suite. The Tanner Tower Gold Suite. I do have a tour of it, but because this is a full hotel tour, I figured I would still tour the rooms, because why not? Yes, I've already got permission from the owner to do it because I DM'd him on Discord the other day about it, and I thought today I would do it since I have no school and my parents have work. Directly across from us is where we're going next, the Dawn Tower. Watch out the window. Yeah, okay. Now, the entertainment complex could have served this level easily. I'll show you why. All you gotta do is just create a platform right here, add an elevator door, and this elevator and the elevator now serves atrium level. Could have been simple as that. But no, it doesn't. I mean, I get that they're trying to make this part tall, but they can still make the area tall. It's just that one part that they're going to use as a platform for that elevator. Alright, and there's where we're going next, the Dawn Tower. Fun fact, the Dawn Tower is the newest tower at the hotel. The Beach Tower has all their rooms facing the beach. The Tanner Tower, believe it or not, the entertainment complex part was built before the Tanner Tower part was. The Tanner Tower has the rooms and stuff. Alright. Huh, and we do get a glass elevator. That elevator is internal. These two are glass. There's the basement access. Like I showed you earlier, these elevators do serve basements. Just FYI. Alright. We'll go up to 6 first. And I think that elevator just got called. Here's 2 standard rooms. Oh yeah, it just left. We might get the internal. There's the water slide I showed you earlier. Here's D63. That's a standard room. This one's a silver suite, and that one's another standard room. Now we'll go up to the 7th floor. You know what? I don't care what elevator we take because this is just a tour part. Go up 1 floor. However, I am going to send this one down the basement so we can avoid getting this one again. And then we just... And I know it's not going to stop on the other floor because the one person respawned. I heard the oof sound effect. Here's a standard room. As soon as you get higher and higher and higher, there's less and less guest floors. Less and less rooms on the guest floor. Silver suite in the middle. Standard room down there. And then there's standard room right here. There's a view out that window. Here's a view out the other window. Let's see which one we get. It's this one. Alright. Go to 8 now. Oh, I forgot to notice you. There is no guest rooms on this side. Just FYI. Here we have the... Here's a standing room. There's... Oh yeah, there's the... One of the water slides. And I forgot to tell you. Down there is the Ballroom HVAC. I wonder why I forgot to mention that earlier. There's a silver suite, standing room, and then our standing room right there. See what I mean? And also same scenario for the tanner. Where only some of the floors have like more rooms than the other. Again, this is the newest tower at the hotel, built in like late 2019. Alright, we'll get off here. We have a standing room right here. This was a silver suite, and now it's a gold suite. It was converted. Because I'll show you one in a second when we do room tours. Oh, and this one's, and I forgot, the downtown elevators are Fujitech. This one's hydraulic, it doesn't have a fan, which is good. We can listen to the motor. There's another Don Tower Gold Suite. Again, we'll show you it. We'll show you the rooms later. I just want to do all the room tours at the last part because I like to do all the room tours in one shot. Alright, let's go to the Grand Tower. The Grand Tower is the oldest tower in the hotel. I'll drop the window. There's a tower going in next, and right there's the Morey Tower. There's the Paradise Restaurant elevator. We'll go up there later. We'll show you the Grand Tower, some of their guest floors. See which one we get. Got this one.
Going up.
Go to 3. Here's one of the guest floors. We're gonna tour in this tower floors 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It's a quick zoom out. Fun fact, this is the oldest tower in the hotel. This is the original tower. That's what it's called, the Grand 4 Points Hotel.
Going up.
Sorry for the internet lag. Here is another guest floor. This one doesn't have the couches.
Going up.
Alright, we'll now go up to 7. Here is another guest floor. This one has rooms on both sides. G71, and then we got G72 through G77 in this hallway. Believe it or not, I do want to show you something. This here has no couches, but I know I didn't show off the other floors, but it was not worth showing off 5 and 6. This one, it's pretty much the exact same, but it just has a skinnier hallway, and this one has couches. And this one has a wider hallway, but still has couches. And this one is right in the middle, because it's longer than this hallway. Well, it's wider than this hallway, but a little bit skinnier than this one. So keep that in mind. There's a view. Alright, now we will go up to the 8th floor. The 8th floor has the silver suites in this tower.
Going up.
8. This floor is all silver suites. G81, G82, and G83. They could have put one more right here in this area. But it's okay if they didn't want to. There's a view of the atrium. I'll go up one more floor and I'll show you this user, by the way, that I'm going to ban, has been sneaking on the Morey Tower service elevator many times, so I had to ban real quick. Now we'll go up to 9.
Going up.
There's a view. Here's a gold suite, and that's like a connecting to the gold suite, but it is open inside the room, and I'll show you that later on. Alright, now we'll go up one floor and look at the restaurant, the Chop 76 restaurant.
Going up.
Let's go. Yep, we're going up to 10. Here are 10. Here is the
Going down.
Chop 76 restaurant. And here is the kitchen. Here, let's get out the key I think I need to use. I think I use master key. I think. Yep. I got it on the first try. It's just like the kitchen in that's by the Elape Cuisine that we saw earlier. Same scenario as the Elape Cuisine, just a different layout. I love this atrium. I love this little restaurant. It's really cool. Right here we also have an elevator, and up there we have the machine room for these 3 elevators. So we'll go ahead and go up there and take a look. And also before we go up, here's a quick view. Alright, now we'll go up on the atrium elevator. Not the atrium elevator, the Grand Tower shuttle elevator.
Going up.
There's the alarm. I hit the alarm on accident. I figured I would show it to you.
Going down.
Alright, now we'll go show you the the elevator machine room. This is G1, this is one of the passenger elevators. G2, that's the middle elevator, and G3 is the Grand Tower service elevator. Believe it or not, the Grand Tower service elevator is public. Any other service elevator in this hotel is off limits. Go in there and get banned. Such as the elevators are off limits here: the Morey Tower service elevator, the Ghost Tour elevator, and the Experiment elevator. And believe it or not, you might have saw it earlier in the video, someone was going down the Experiment elevator, and someone probably did get off the Ghost Tour elevator. And I'll have those timestamps in the description, too. Alright, now we will go back downstairs. And I forgot to show you one thing. This part, I believe, is like at the control panel or something. I don't even know. I don't even know what those are, but this is elevator G4 that we came up in.
Going down.
Alright, here we go back down. The next part of our tour requires me to
Going
use
up.
the elevator key, since we are going to go on the Morey Tower service elevator, but not until the end part of that tower tour.
Going down.
Let's go. Atrium. I don't know what I was doing for a second. Walk through the Elape Cuisine, since it's like straight ahead. We're gonna stop on, before we go to a guest floor, there's something really cool I want to show you on the 3rd floor. And it is really cool, and I have to show it to you. Let's see which one we get. Get this one.
Going up.
Here we go. Oh, it's 3. Here we are up on the 3rd floor of the Morey Tower. Here is some of the history of the Grand 4 Points Hotel. Yeah, let's go and I'll show ya. Here is the first beds ever used in the Grand 4 Points Hotel, and this is the beds that they used for the 2018 renovation. These beds are now discontinued. Both of these beds are discontinued. However, this one is still used at the Overlook Hotel. And believe it or not, I hope I get a chance to do a hotel tour there, because that is a whole nother story. That can be like a Halloween special or something. There's a view. This is really cool. If you'd like to read this, pause now. Here's one of the old light fixtures. This is really cool. Glad I came up here and showed it to you.
Going up.
Alright, now we'll go up to 19, look at a guest floor. We'll go up to 36 on the high-rise elevators. This is one of the guest floors that is on the high-rise part of the Morey, the low-rise part of the Morey Tower. This one, this is the highest floor that you can stay on if you are a standard member. There are some other guest floors that are above us just like this, but believe it or not, those are silver rooms. Basically, silver rooms in this tower are basically standard rooms, which you get to stay on higher floor and ride the glass elevator up. And that's why these elevators are internal, I believe. Our elevator just left, but I called it, and I think we get to hear the dinner bell. Dinner bell. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Going down.
Go down to atrium level. passed the other elevator earlier when we were passing 12, 11, and 10, I think. Here up on Atrium. Just on a side note, if I don't like this shot of my video that I just took, I'll definitely do a retake sometime when I get a chance.
Going
Now we'll
up.
go up on the high-rise elevator. We'll go check out the silver guest floor. It's just like the standard guest floor, but I still gotta show you because there's one difference. Here we go. This is the high-rise Morey Tower elevator. There's the tower zoom right there, which I showed you earlier. There is a silver guest floor. It's the same as a standard guest floor, except these are basically the rooms, but you could stay on a higher floor as for the Morey Tower. And I'll talk more about that later when we do the room tours and stuff. Now we'll go up to 33.
Going up.
We're going to go to 33, 35, and 36. I covered every... Alright. Here is a gold guest floor. These are 2-story rooms, keep that in mind. Not going to show you 34, because this is like the main part of the gold rooms. 33 and 31, basically. They're 2-story rooms. Basically, there's a service elevator entry, where it says staff only.
Going up.
Alright, here we are up at 35. This is classified as a gold floor, but is really a co-owner or an owner suite floor or a staff floor. I forget which one it was, but this is what it is now. There used to be a room right here, M353. I'm not sure if it was a guest room, like a top floor suite for gold members or something, but it got removed. Long way down. This is the owner's room, M351. This is the co-owner room, M352. Here's a zoom out. It's a really nice. It's a really nice hotel.
Going up.
These dinner bells are so loud, I'm telling you, and they're awesome. I'm recording for almost an hour now.
Going down.
Alright. This is the Morey Theater. And now, I'm sure many of you have wanted to see the penthouse, so we're going to go up on this elevator and go look at the penthouse. This is the Morey Tower service elevator.
Going up. Going down.
These two are the high-rise elevator motors, the low-rise elevator motors, and this one's the service elevator. This is Morey Tower Heating and Cooling Unit 2, and there's Unit 3. Unit 1 was in the basement, if I showed you earlier. There's the garden. There's the Paradise Restaurant, which we're going to head there next, actually. But this is a very nice view. I flew around the whole map when I first came in to show you what this looks like. Just to give you an idea. Right, now we'll go back down. We'll go down the Atrium, and then we'll go to the Paradise Restaurant.
Going down.
You don't need your key to go down the Atrium, or the elevator key. But overall, to get in this elevator, you do need to get a key. And I forgot to show you earlier, that was a see-through into the Morey Tower service elevator. Well, the shaft of the Morey Tower low-rise and the Morey Tower service elevator. Here's a side note. Service elevator. Members will be banned if you enter. This is a staff-only elevator. If you are not staff, you will be banned if you ride this unless hotel says otherwise. Well, it doesn't apply to me because I'm staff. If you're a staff here at the Grand 4 Points Hotel, it's recommended that you close the door behind you when you ride the restricted elevator so that no one sees it behind you. Now we'll go up on this one. I'm gonna say when this thing travels between just like the lobby and the atrium, it's super quick. And then like this elevator, and overall, this is actually the fastest elevator at the hotel overall. Here is the Paradise Restaurant. That's where we just were earlier, the garden. There used to be silver and gold tables here, like only ones that certain people can sit at. Now, not anymore, but they still forgot to remove 2 of the labelings. There's a look out the back. This is toward the back of the hotel. You might not be able to see, but way down there is the atrium, and there's the Tanner Tower elevators. Alright, now we will go back down to the lobby level, and then we'll do the room tours. So this has been my favorite part overall. Well, so far, I'm enjoying this right now. I'm loving this video. There's the indicator. This video is like 1 hour long, and I'm not kidding. And it's already an hour long. It's like 1 hour and 3 minutes already. Alright. Now that we did the actual hotel tour, now we're gonna do some room tours. We're gonna tour 38 different hotel rooms. Yes, I will be touring the 2 owner/co-owner suites, because why not? Because that's the whole point. First 2 rooms we'll be doing are gonna be in the Villas Tower on the 2nd floor. There are some bugs in those rooms, but I will definitely work around them. We wrote this earlier in the video, but we're gonna write it again. Give me beat. We're gonna tour V21 first. We're gonna tour room V21 first. Here we have a room V21. It has 1 double bed, and this is in the villas. Here we go. Let's tour. When you come in, you'll see the bathroom. We're actually going to tour the bathroom first. Here we have a sink. It's a little bit tight in here, but that's okay. Here is the bathtub.
Going down.
Not going to demonstrate in every room, but I'll demonstrate it in this room. There's the shower. You can click this. I already clicked it earlier for the shower. And there's the bathtub demonstration. I'll do a full demonstration in another video if y'all want to see it, out of curiosity.
Going down.
And here is the toilet. Alright, turn off the light in there. Now we'll go in the room itself. Here is what the room looks like. This room features one double bed. And it is very nice. It's actually small, but I actually like it. Here's the TV. You can make it widescreen or standard with the blue button. You can turn it off and on with the red button, and you can change the display with the green buttons. I'll do a full demonstration on this as well in a different video, but with a bigger TV. This is a perspective of the bed. Here's the other bed perspective. Here's the other side perspective. Very nice.
Going up.
It's a very nice room overall. I really like it. There's some shelves right over there, and a painting, and the dresser, and there's a nice lamp right there too. Alright, that is room B21 at the Grand 4 Points Hotel. Now we're going to tour the room that's right across from us. The other room's the same, but it's a mirror image with some minor differences with the bathroom. This room, however, has a hidden light switch, so give me 1 second while I go in here and just turn it on. Alright, you tour the room. Here is the room tour itself. Here is the toilet. Here is the sink. Bathtub, I already demonstrated that. Here's the toilet. And out in the room itself. Alright, again, this room has one double bed. There's the TV. Each room has a different TV, but it's I'll quickly demonstrate each TV to show you the difference. But they're pretty much all the same. This is basically a mirror image. The minor differences is pretty much the bathroom, and basically this part. This part is actually a mirror image. There's lights. And that's it for this room. Again, these rooms in the villas have one double bed. All rooms in the villa tower sleep 2 people. Alright, now we will go into the beach tower and tour our next room. Sorry, I had to use the fly function there to... Oh yeah, here I'll show you the bed perspectives one more time. I forgot if I showed it or not. My only real complaint about this room, along with the light switch... Here, I'll show you here in just a second. They could have swapped the door. They could have swapped the door swing. They could have put the door handle on the other side. Because when you open the door this way, you're basically blocking the room. So, one thing that could have been done improving. But, anyway. Moving right along. We're going to go to our next few rooms that are in the beach tower. Give me P51. We're going to tour all the rooms. We're going to tour 2 rooms that are on the 5th floor of the beach tower, and we're going to do and then we'll tour every single room that's on the 6th floor of the beach tower. Oh my gosh, I'm recording for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Oh my gosh. This scene will definitely have to be uploaded ASAP when I get a chance. Alright. Now we'll go ahead and walk to the beach tower, and I will show you the room in the beach tower.
Going up.
Go to 5.
Going up.
Here is a look. Alright. Here is a corner 2 double bed room at the beach tower. Give me just a second. Name me. Alright. Sorry, just wanted to name myself. I know you can't see the name, but other people will see it. There is a mirror in the bathroom, but it's just too far back and it's hard to see, and I don't really like that. But anyway, here's a bathroom. Here's the toilet. And now we're in the room part itself. This room is actually huge. It's got 2 double beds, and overall this room sleeps 4 people. And this is a corner room. Here's a TV. It's the same TV, just a different color. Alright. Now we'll go to our next room. Before we go, here's a view. That's it. Alright, now we'll go to our next room. Our next room is also on this floor. Go to room B50. Let's tour room B57. Here is our next room. This is actually a 1 double bed room. The other one was a 2 double bed corner room. And yes, there will be a room tour with a 2 double bed room in the same tower, but it's not a corner room. They'll be on the top floor. We'll actually look at the bathroom first. Here's the toilet. Very nice. Here is the room itself. Actually, I forgot to turn on a light. Here is the 1 double bed in this beach tower. In this beach tower room. There's a view out the window. There's the TV. Very nice. Again, I'll do a full demonstration of a single TV in a different video. This video is mainly focused on the rooms, though. And there's a picture of downtown elevation. It was in the other room too, I forgot to point it out. Alright, now let's go to our next few rooms. The next few rooms are going to be on the 6th floor.
Going down.
Oh shoot, I hit the down button on accident.
Going up.
There we go. Now we're going up. Now we're cooking with gas. LOL.
Going down.
Alright, now we will tour room B61. This is actually this is the corner gold suite. B61, here we go. This room has a balcony. We're gonna tour the bathroom last since it's in the different part of the room. Alright, whoa, it's bright. You come in the room, there's a sitting area. With a balcony. There's a sitting area. There's a TV demonstration. Oops, wrong key. Use the elevator key instead of the room key. Here is a very nice look at a balcony. All the balconies are different sizes, but they all have the same exact features as you would find in any other hotel room at this hotel. Let's go back inside. Here's the other TV. This room features one queen or a king. I think this is a queen bed, but I'm not sure. This room features one queen bed. Here's the bed perspective. And now we will tour the bathroom. The bathroom in the silver and gold suites is actually different. These have this kind of bathroom. Oops. Didn't mean to hit the fly button. Let's go in the stall. Here's the... I wonder why you have to use your room key to just get in the stall for the bathroom.
Going up.
Alright, if I can't get out myself, I'll get out. There we go. Oh, jeez. This is gonna take... There we go. Sorry, just want to make sure the toilet was flushed.
Going up.
Oh, the bathroom's bright. Here, why don't... Turn off the light. Ah, that's better. Here's the sink. And there's a bathtub. It's got all the same features. One more TV demonstration, because for whatever reason, these rooms are so freaking bright. The beach towers are like the brightest ones of overall. The next room, believe it or not, does not have any lights at all. This could have been B62 prior to changing. B63, B64, and B65. But now it's B63, B64, B66, and B68. Let's tour room B63. This is and I forgot to mention, this is a beach view, 2 double bedroom beach tower with a beach view. This is not the corner room, and I'm going to use the light me command because there is no light in this room at all. So we're going to use light me. All right, here's the TV. And we have 2 double beds. Again, this sleeps 4. All right, and that is the room. Now, the commands are taking a while. Now let's tour room B64. This is the original beach tower gold suite that was added. This is the first one added, basically. Same features. This one's not a corner room, though, because it's not on the end, obviously. Here is the door that goes out to the balcony of the room. Alright, now we will go. Alright, here's the bed. After this part, we'll look at the bathroom. Shooting all the seat perspectives and everything. Before we go in the bathroom, we're going to turn the lights off, because this room is bright as heck. Okay. Bathroom. Oh, this is B64, not B66. What are you doing, EF? I was talking to myself. There's the toilet. Pretty basic room overall. Pretty nice bathroom overall. Keep in mind, all the gold seats have the same bathroom. If I had a touchscreen, this would be way easier. But it's not. Alright. That's room B64. Now we will go to our room B66. Oops. Sorry, that was me. Okay. B66. Same scenario here. Lights. Alright. Here is the balcony. I have been recording for almost an hour and a half now. I hope you all are enjoying my video, because I'm enjoying recording right now, except wearing the headset that I'm wearing right now can be a pain. And yes, I do have to wear the headset because otherwise I wouldn't be able to talk in my videos. Here's the bed perspective. And bathroom. Show you the toilet. Alright, and there was the bathroom in room B66. Didn't show you the lights, but let me just fly in there and I'll show you how they work. See, they work the same. Alright, those were all the Beach Tower Gold Suites. Now we have the Beach Tower Silver Suite at the very end. I've stayed in this room before, like 5 years ago. Alright, last room in the Beach Tower got a tour. And believe it or not, all the rooms have that beautiful, all the Beach Tower rooms have that beautiful picture of downtown Elevationville, which is so cool. Alright. There's some shelves. There's a TV. And here we have a queen size bed. I forgot to mention, all of the gold suites and the silver suites in this tower have queen beds. So just keep that in mind. Queen beds. Okay. Oops. Didn't mean to fly, but here is the bed perspective from one side. Again, this is a queen bed. All the gold suites and silver suites in this tower have queen beds, I think. There's a view out the window. And there's the outdoor pool and the swim race. Now we will look at the bathroom. Gotta turn this light off. Here is the bathroom. It's pretty nice. Here is the bathroom stall part in the room. Alright, that was alright. And it has a bathtub and a sink as well. Alright, that was all of the Beach Tower rooms that I've got to tour. And now we are off to the Tanner Tower. give me like real quick while we're. Let me just give me. We're only gonna tour 3 of the rooms in that tower because all the rooms are pretty much the same. We're gonna tour standing room, silver, standing room, silver suite, gold suite.
Going down.
Atrium. Now we'll go to the container tower and look at those rooms. Alright, we got this one. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my armrest real quick. Alright, here we go. Up to 9. Bruh, I just realized something. Both of the Dawn Tower glass elevators are up on 9. I don't know if we're gonna even get a internal elevator. I'm a little suspicious about this. Excuse me. I'm a little suspicious about this user right now because I feel like he might spam, but I'll see what he does. Let me just go ahead and track him and see what happens. Alright, here's our next room, room T91. Okay, fair warning, this bathroom shouldn't even have carpet. The things are like way too low. Yeah, but anyway, here's a bathroom. Yeah, I did report some bugs already with these rooms. LOL. Alright, here's the room itself. Oh, is there no... Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. Well, at least there's lights in this room. Huh. Great. What else is there? There's the lamp. There's a beautiful view. This is an Atrium room. This is a 2 double bedroom, but just on a side note, the double beds in this room only sleep 1 person. Well, in this tower, basically. All the rooms in this tower sleep 1 person. The 2 bedrooms, so as of right, I'll tell you more about the rooms later on as we go through them. There's the TV, and there's a nice view. Yeah, what a nice room. Alright, now we'll go to a room, the room next door, which is a silver suite. Oh yeah, let me just turn off the lights real quick. Okay. Room T92. This is a silver suite. It's got 1 queen bed. The bed is too far up, and we're not going to go behind there. Here is the TV. The TV is actually too far back too. I can't even see the buttons. Here's the bed. Here's a view out the window. Now we'll look at the bathroom. This is a very nice silver suite. This is a 1 queen bed silver suite. Sorry guys. So the light switch in here, believe it or not, is really not the best placement. It is really not in the best placement. Actually, since it's already bright enough in here, we're not going to use the light. We don't need to use it. Here's the bathtub. I am officially been recorded for an hour and a half. Crazy. There's the toilet. There's the bathtub and the sink. That's pretty much it.
Going up.
Alright. Alright. There's this room. And now we will move on.
Going down.
The next room we're going to look at is room T101. That is the Tanner Tower Gold Suite. Alright. I don't know if I turned off the lights in that room, but I'll look later on. Let's tour room T101. And I wonder if I did. I think I turned them off. Yep, I did turn them off. Alright, now let's look at this room. Turn on the lights first of all. The bed is a little bit high, but where it's placed is perfect as of how far back it is. This TV is huge!
Going down.
I like it. This is a queen-size bed, and the bed's actually different.
Going up.
Here we have a queen-size bed. Alright. Here's the table. This room does have a table, which is very nice. There used to be a couch in this room, but not anymore. And now we will look at the bathroom.
Going up.
Same scenario here. This bathroom doesn't even have a light switch. Same scenario, but who cares? And there's the sink in the bathtub. Alright, we will now go back down. We will now go back downstairs. And then we will tour the rooms in the Dawn Tower. Give me... Sorry guys, I'm just using my admin commands to give me the room I want to go in. And let me just rearrange this. There we go. First gonna tour the Silver Suite because that's on the lower floor in that tower. And then we'll go from there. This is a hydraulic elevator. Keep that in mind. Wonder how long my video is going to be overall as soon as I'm done recording. It's probably going to be just as long as some of my opening videos. Some of my hotel opening videos of me attending my birthday opening, my 16th birthday opening overall. Let's go ahead and go down to Atrium. Alright. To the Dawn Tower. Sorry guys if you heard any noise with my headset earlier, because I was taking off my headset for a quick break before I had to move on. Give me like 1 second real quick. Alright. Sorry, I just take my headset again, and alright, I think we're good. Alright, off to the Dawn Tower. In fact, the Dawn Tower is the newest tower at the hotel. That one's at basement. Let's actually, so I pushed the up and the down button to register this one's going down, and to get a glass one going up. Our first room we're going to tour is on the 8th floor. Eight. Here we go. Oops, didn't mean to fly there. Alright, let's tour room D82. It's a 1 queen bed silver suite. Light. Just like the Tanner, but a little bit different. I know, is it the same? Hold on, trying to zoom out and look. Sorry guys, trying to zoom out and look. I guess the only major difference is maybe the picture where the picture's at, but here's a TV. Here is the bed. Here's a TV. Sorry if I showed you a second time. I don't think I showed it off yet. There's the lamps. I don't think I showed that in the other rooms, but what my goal is to do, I'll do individual room tours too, so that y'all can see. Y'all want to see just a room tour, and I'll do like a more of a detailed tour of the room. I'll do a more of a detailed room tour when I do my room tours. Here's the bathroom. Same scenario. There's the toilet. Alright. Alright, we got, I don't know how many rooms we got left to tour, but we got 3 in this tower. And many more to go. Alright, we're going to tour room D91 first, only because it's a lower number. And it's better to go in numerical order, as well as height of tower, or how tall the tower is, depending on how many floors it is. This is a gold suite. Used to be a silver suite, but was converted. Alright. Let's show the bathroom off first. Alright, there's the sink. There's the bathtub. Alright, out to the room itself. It's a 1 queen bed. Silver room. Gold room. I'm sorry. Well, I guess I can kind of understand that because this used to be... It used to be silver room. Now it's a gold room. There's a TV. We have a table in here, which is very nice.
Going down.
I always like the tables. Again, this room was converted. Means before it wasn't like this. It wasn't a gold suite before. It was a silver room.
Going up.
We have a queen bed. And that's it for this room tour. Off to the next room. Next, we're going to tour room D92, then D101. Here we go. This is a...
Going down.
This is a, Here's the bathtub. This is a 1 double bedroom in the Dawn Tower, but only can sleep one person, just FYI. Oops. There we go. Alright. There's the light. This is a one double bedroom. All the standing rooms in this tower have one double bed. This is gonna be one of my longest videos I've ever toured so far. Alright, and that's it for this room tour. Not much to show off in this room, but again, if I forgot everything, I'll do more of a detailed room tour when I get a chance. Like you know my playlist. I'll even update my playlist with individual room tours eventually. Anyways, up to the last Don Tower room, which is D101. It's the biggest room in the Don Tower. Let's tour room D101. This room even has its own elevator call button, which is really nice. And this room, my first impression, it's huge. My first impression about this room, it is humongous. It's got an outdoor view and an atrium view. What a bonus. Isn't this a huge room? What do you guys think? I know, right? It is one heck of a huge room. You have a couch. Here you have a table. This is one kind of a room. Wonder why my headset beeps so much. Maybe because I'm using it a lot. Maybe that's why. Alright, there's the bed perspective. Yeah, here I'll show you again. And next part will be the bathroom. We'll leave the light on for the bathroom this time. Actually, let's turn it off.
Going down.
There's the toilet.
Going down.
Give me 2 seconds while I view this player that I think is spamming.
Going down.
Okay. They aren't. I thought they were, but if I have any suspicion in them, I'll do something about it. Oh yeah, I'll say this. That is the next tower where we're going, so keep that in mind. The Grand Tower is the next tower.
Going down.
Sorry, I'm just trying to give myself the rooms that we're going to be doing next. You know what? I can give myself one more room for my hot bar. Okay, there we go. Oh, this is going to be one long video, but I love it. Atrium. Our next room is going to be on the 3rd floor of the... what tower? Grand Tower. There we go. This is one long video, I'm telling ya. We'll go up these elevators now. Go look at a room.
Going up.
Let's see which one we get. Alright, while we wait, Here's another view at the front of the hotel.
Going up.
I love the Christmas decorations. Let's see which one I got. Got this one.
Going up.
Sir, I'm going up to 3. There we go. 3. Gonna stay in the front so I don't miss my floor.
Going up.
Alright. Next room will be room G35. It's down here. This is a two double bedroom, sleeps 4 people, has an atrium view and a outdoor view in the Grand Tower. Oldest tower in the hotel. Now this room is very nice, except there's one bug. This should be up here. Overall, this is already looking like a nice room. Let's show it off. Here we have the bathroom. Same amenities as all the other rooms. Here's the toilet. I will do, like...
Going up.
Okay. There's the toilet. I might do a few room tours with some temporary bug fixes with my building tools later on. I don't know yet. Here is the room itself. Again, this is the oldest tower in the hotel.
Going down.
Alright. There you have it. Room G35 at the Grand Four Points Hotel. Next room we're going to be touring is room G44. Alright. Turn off lights. There we go. Next room is on the 4th floor. The next room is a 2 twin bedroom in this tower. It has 2 twin beds. Let's see which one we get. Got this one this time.
Going up.
Sorry for the internet lag again. 4. We're not including the haunted room in this video because I don't want it included. Here's room G44. It has no lights, so
Going up.
I'm going to light myself. Here is the bathroom.
Going up.
Here is the room. Again, it has 2 twin size beds, which are really tiny. But big enough for 1 person, which is all you need basically if you all want your separate beds. Here's the bathroom again. Here's the
Going up.
TV. And there's a view out the window. Alright. That is going to be it for this room tour. Let's go tour the next room. The next tour we're also going to use the Light Me theme because the next room also doesn't have lights, so we're also going to use the Light Me feature as well in this room. G45 is a little different than G35. There are some minor differences. Not going to lie.
Going down.
Here's the bed.
Going down.
There's the TV I just showed you earlier. And there's the window view. And that is room G45. This is a one double bedroom with a outside view and an atrium view, which is very nice. So overall, nice room indeed. Alright, headed up to the 7th floor, we're gonna tour.
Going up.
We're gonna tour 5 rooms on the 7th floor. So,
Going up.
7. Next room we'll be touring is room G71, which is right here. Alright. They could have expanded this wall open a little bit more, but that's okay. We'll show off the bathroom first. This is a one double bedroom with a outdoor view. The next room is going to be the same thing except the door placement's different, but still with showing off. Alright. Alright. That's it for this room. There's some shelves right there too. Alright. That's it for this room. That service elevator fan is so annoying. Here's room G74. And our next room is actually right across the hall, which is nice. Here's the bathroom. There's the room itself. It's just like G52, but except it's not haunted. Thankfully. There's a view out the window. Here's a look at the room. Again, this room has one double bed. I'll have all the room types that I've toured and their room numbers in the description box below, in case I keep forgetting what room types these are. Now, please pardon while I clean my hotbar and give myself the next few room keys. Give me... see. Let's see how many rooms. I just want to give myself only 9 rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Good thing I can give myself G91, G92 on the same time because what rooms did I not get? Let's see. Okay. Hold up. Give me like 2 seconds, guys. Oh. I didn't. It was give me G78. Duh. Well, in that case, I can give myself one more room for my hotbar. There we go. All right. G78 is not a room. Keep that in mind. I made that mistake. Alright, next room. And I've already been recording for almost 2 hours, just FYI. I am very nervous about how long this might take to upload, or if this will even upload at all. If you guys get to watch it. Well, I've uploaded a video that was like 1 hour and 50 minutes long. I'm sure it will do fine with a 2-hour video. This is a 1 double bed room with an atrium view in the Grand Tower. Alright, there's that room. Next room's the same layout, except not a corner room. It's the same layout, but it's not a corner room. Alright, T76 is this one right here. This room I think is bigger. Again, it's got the one double bed. Alright, there's this room. Alright. Whoops! I didn't mean to fly. Alright, next room with G77. It's right here. This is the same layout as the room next door, but it's mirrored. Here's the bathroom. Here's what a room looks like here. Here's what this room looks like here. Alright. And there was the TV too. Alright. Let's go ahead and move on to our next room. Our next room is a silver suite. Next 3 rooms are silver suites. This one.
Going up.
Alright. We're at room G81. Alright. This is the small. I think this is probably one of the smallest silver suites. I don't know, I could be wrong, but it is a small room, in my opinion. Very interesting room. This is a 1 queen bedroom. The next few rooms are a little bit different. I keep hitting the fly button, so you know, as a matter of fact, there we go. I used the command to unfly myself so that I wouldn't fly over the place while I was making this video. Oh my gosh, and it's almost 2 hours long. And I will tell you, I promise, I'll tell you in the exact moment that the video reaches 2 hours. Because this is one heck of a long video. Alright, room G82 is next. Alright. Let me just check something in the other room. Did I turn off the lights? I did not. And we're officially at 2 hours. My recording limit is 4 hours, so, and don't worry, I will never record a video, hopefully, that is 4 hours long, so keep that in mind. Here's the next room. This one's an atrium view and a outside view. It has a couch. There's a view out the front window. Alright, now I'll show you the bathroom. Actually, I don't even need the light. Alright, there's a view out the window, and that's it for this room. One more room, one more Grand Tower Silver Suite, and then we're off to the big gold suite in this tower. The best one of all. This is a huge room. Oh. Stop sending me friend requests. Alright, here's the bathroom. And there's the queen bed, I forgot to mention. Sorry, I didn't know I'd be losing this much focus. But don't worry. We got the room above us and then 10 more rooms and then we're done. So I can do this. We can pursue through this job. Well, this video. The next one's the biggest of all.
Going up.
Here's room G91 and G92. Do the G92 part first. Actually, let's do G91 part first. Alright. Let's turn the lights on. This is the biggest room, so this room has a lot of lights in it. Alright, yeah, we'll actually start in G92. So, here is the TV. Oh yeah, here's the toilet perspective. Alright. Now, here's the bed. Alright, this room part is done, so we're gonna go ahead and actually, we'll turn off the lights in this part. And I'll show you here. This is the same. Here's the D92 key. The G92 key, I'm sorry. Here, we'll show you this couch here first. This is going to be a longer room tour. This room. because it is a bigger room.
Going up.
Here's the hot tub. Sorry, I'm losing focus right now. I'll do more of a better tour later. Actually, no. This is a big hot tub. Alright, next part of the room. Here is the coffee maker. Let's see if it works. Let's see, did I get it? Oh yeah, I did get it. It's just in my inventory, which I have so much stuff in it right now. I mean, just want to put on a side note out there. Or I guess it's not a bad idea. Here, you know what, I guess. Here.
Going down.
There's a quick view. Sorry, I'm losing focus right now.
Going up.
There's the TV. Alright, now to the bedroom part. Turn off lights here. Okay, so next part of the room. Here's the This is a queen bed. Oh yeah, this room has one double bed and one queen bed, but they're both in separate areas. I did forget to say the G92 part has a double bed. Alright. Here's that. Let's see if I turn the light off. Here, there, for real. I turned it off. Alright. 10 more rooms. I will have timestamps in the description, just FYI.
Going down.
And I'll make the video public. When I first upload, I'm going to make it private, only because I want to create the description part first, and then I'll make it public. Alright, here we are down at Atrium. Alright. 10 more rooms. And they're in my favorite tower, the Morey Tower. Let's see, which one do we get? Got the one on the right. I mean the left.
Going up.
19.
Going up.
Next room we're gonna tour is a 2 double bed outside view room. Overall, the room sleeps 2 people. It's gonna be room M191, and it is on the 19th floor. And here's the room, M191. All right.
Going down.
We're a little bit higher this time. It's a nice view. This is the highest floor guests can stay on if they don't have the silver or gold memberships. Here's the toilet.
Going up.
Do more of a detailed tour in a different video. I'm just want to get this video done and over with. There's one bed perspective. Oh yeah, and here's the lights.
Going down.
Alright. That's it for that room. Let me give myself the next few room keys I need, and then I'll get
Going up.
let me give myself the next few room keys I need. Give me I'm gonna just give myself the rest of the keys that I need.
Going down.
Alright. Got the rest of the room keys I need. No more using admin to give myself room keys anymore. But the next time I might need to use admin in this game is if I have to ban someone. This is a 1 bed outside view room. 1 double bed outside view room. All of the standard rooms, well, actually, all the rooms in this tower sleep only 2 people. Oh, let's turn on the light. Alright, here's the bed. And it is a nice view. Alright, the next room we're going to be touring is an atrium view room. Something is wrong when I jump, so sorry, I had to refresh myself real quick. Let me just put the stuff that I need that is in the let me just put my stuff that I need that's in the hotbar real quick. I want M192 in here. Where is that? It's right there. Ah, I wish I didn't have to do this. Yeah, when you refresh yourself, it does like okay. Alright. That didn't take long. Alright, there we go. Jumping like normal. Out to the next room. Room M193. This is an atrium view room. That is a one nice view. That is one nice view, and I love it. We'll totally stay in this room one time. There's the bed, and here's the light. The silver rooms in this tower are the exact same as the standing rooms, but I'm still gonna tour because to give you an idea of how high you might be.
Going down.
There's the TV. All right, there's a long way. That is one long way down. 19 stories high. All right, there you have it. Room M193 at the Grand Four Points Hotel. All of the standard room tours are completed. We have three more. We have 3 silver suites, 2 gold suites, and then the 2 co-owner/owner rooms.
Going down.
Alright, here we are back at atrium level. Alright. See which one we get. Alright. Here, we'll get here, you know what? Since it's at the top, we'll watch it come down this time. There it is, at the very top. Alright. Here it comes. Here it is. Alright.
Going up.
We'll go up to 30. Here up at the 30th floor. Let's get off. Room M301. Just like a standard room, but higher floor, and is called a silver room. Alright, there's the room. There was room M301. Alright. There's this room. Now here's the other room. M302. Alright, there's the toilet, the sink. Show the toilet off one more time. Alright. There's the light. $2.19. Oh, 2 hours and 19 minutes. That's how long I've recorded for so far. I know, quite a long time. But I'm able to do it. Alright. Alright. Last silver suite. Last one. Room M303. There's the light. There's a view. Whoa, that is a long way down. Now you may know what it feels like to record for 2 hours long. This video is almost going to be like 2.5 hours long. Comment down below in the comments if you've watched the whole thing. Because I'm really curious to see who's going to watch the whole thing. Because I really do like recording long videos. It's fun, in my opinion. Alright, 4 more rooms.
Going up.
See if I can do it in under 10 minutes since you're up at 33. Alright. Room M30 331's like right in front of us, so here's our next room. Alright. Lights. It's light time. Turn on the lights in the room for actually we'll tour the downstairs part first. Here we have a coffee maker. It does work. I'll demonstrate it if I do an individual room tour later on. There's a view down. Here's the upstairs. Here's this TV. This room used to not even have a TV up here at all. Now it does. We'll do the bathroom next, then we'll do the bed testing and everything. Got the toilet. Here's the bed. This is a queen bed. Alright. This room's done. I can also fit behind the TV. Neil, hope you laugh at this. I know, this is your #1 picture in 2020, #1 funniest picture in 2022, and I thought it was super funny as well. So, I believe M332 I can hide behind the TV in there too. Of course, I can. If you like to pause the video and laugh at this, feel free. Alright, on to the tour. Whoa, that is a long way down. We are 33 stories high right now. Let's tour the room. Alright, here we have the couch. I'll do the TV in a second. I just have to... The couch is very comfortable, not gonna lie. Now we will show the TV off. Here is the upstairs TV. Test the bed out, and then we'll test out the... We'll check out the bathroom. And I forgot to mention earlier. I'm gonna leave the room for a second. This is the upstairs entrance of M331. I forgot to show out the inside. Alright. Alright, we're back in my room. Well, not my room, but M332. Well, this is my favorite room to stay in. I like being on a high floor. I love the 2-story room. Almost feels like a feels like a tiny home with 2 floors. Well, not really. Here's the bathroom. Alright. Here's the toilet. There's the sink and the bathtub. We'll test the bed out one more time, actually. It's very nice and also very comfortable. All right, 2 more rooms to look at. The owner suite and the co-owner suite. Co-owner suite / employee suite, whatever.
Going up.
Hotel, if you're watching this video, please tell me what these rooms are used for. Because I've totally forgotten their use. I know M351 is the owner's. Alright, last 2 rooms. Keep in mind, I know this says gold, but it's classified as a gold floor, but it's really a employee owner or co-owner room floor. That's a long way down. There used to be a room here that was room M353. Alright, let's do M351 first. This is the owner's room, and it is very nice. I love the pictures up here. Here's the TV. Here is the bed. I think this is a queen bed. I think? I'm unsure, but I think it's a queen bed. Here's another light switch. Here's the washroom. Here is the toilet. Sink and the bathtub. Very nice room. Alright. Keep in mind this is the owner's suite, I think, so. Alright. One more room. Make sure the door shuts. Oh, yeah, before we go in the room, here's a view from the hallway. Oh yeah. And you might not be able to see, but it spawns down there. Well, actually you do see. It's that big, it's that big, oh, there you go. It's that big, square right there. My keys are in the way. If you look through, yeah, see through the M331 key, you can see the spawns. Okay, the bathroom wasn't updated, so we'll tour the bathroom first. This actually has the older switches and everything. This room wasn't even, the bathroom was updated. Not the bedroom part was updated, but not the bathroom. And the bathroom has a window, which is so freaking weird. I'm not sure why it has a window, but I don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out the room. Here's the TV. Here's another queen bed. Here's this perspective. Oh yeah, and here's the light. I'll show you off that too. Now we'll go back. We'll end the video on. We'll end the video outside. I figured I would end the video outside. All right. That was the last room tour. I hope you enjoyed this video. We're gonna go ahead and go downstairs and tell you what I think. And we'll end the video down there. We'll end it outside, right where we started.
Going down.
And I want to go lobby. I almost pushed Atrium. I know I was hovering over lobby, but I was thinking for a second, do I want Atrium or lobby? And obviously I want the lobby since I'm going to be editing this video. Thank you so much.
Going up.
Watch it close, and then we'll go outside. Yes, I was the last one that used the service elevator in this tower, because it is on AL. Alright. Now we'll go ahead and take a walk back out here. This is one big Christmas tree. There's also a big Christmas tree by the, atrium part. I just probably forgot to mention about it. But and we're just gonna end it right here. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed recording it, but it was a long video, but I overall enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for upcoming videos. And as always, stay tuned. Have a great day wherever you are. And I will see you guys on the next video. Peace. Thanks for watching.